Hello, hello. We are getting booted back up here. Looking good to me. Make sure we're getting loaded on the dashboard. Sweet, 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 sweet. Give it a few minutes here and then we'll get going. We're gonna work on getting cobblestone sifting, blackstone sifting, and hopefully our ore furnaces up and running. We'll see how that goes. Might need another converter potentially. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we just need to go get some sieves. We need to get some gravel. Or we need an interface, gravel, storage bus, sieves. Probably 3x3 into a drawer system, just kind of like this. I am noticing that we are going through sand faster than we are making it. Not the end of the world. We're making this stuff quick when we've got so many sieves working. I'm not getting that back, am I? Wow. Dust is looking good. We are using less dust than making, which is fine. Gravel we're on the increase of, and cobble we are holding flat, weirdly enough. I wonder why that is. Oh, maybe because... No, I wouldn't explain. I don't really know why we're holding flat on cobble. I just watched it go down. It wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be because of this. I genuinely have no clue. This would... No, that's a rock crusher. That's a rock crusher. Rock crusher. We should be making our own cobble. Oh, we're importing cobblestone here. Are we... No, we're fine. That's what it is. We're not making our own cobble from scratch. Same goes for here. Okay, yeah, so this is all just because we are importing cobblestone to different places. That's cool. I mean, not like we're going to need a ton of that outside of this stuff. And we can always scale that up if we need to down the road. I'm not too worried about it. But for now, let's go get our gravel up and running. At least, like, our gravel's not going to the stuff that we're sieving. We'll start probably with 9. I have a feeling that 2 of these electric ore factories is probably going to be more than it's not going to be enough. Given that this thing has more throughput. This thing's doing 6 at once, whereas we're only going to be doing 4 at once with our electric ore factories at MV. Given we'll be able to bump it up to HV, but we're going to need some power for that. Power that we don't have just yet. So with that said, do we have anything pending in any of this? That's good. Through that. More chips to make. Got more diodes. That's looking good. This is looking great. What are we missing here? More resin boards. Honestly, I'm good on those chips for now. We're not going to be making too many more machines at the moment. Right now, we're just going to go make 9 sieves. We have 14 saved up. Perfect. There's 9. Let's make it 12. We're going to need some meshes. We will need a modular router. We'll need an activator. Something activate. Here it is. Oh, I went too deep into that. 2 dispensers. We need a lever. Boom. We got those 3 things. We don't need a speed upgrade. Well, you need some drawers with some upgrades. Gravel. How many different things are we making when we sift gravel? I want to say 4. 5. So we're gonna need 5 drawers. Cool. And then 5 drawers. So let me just reload this real quick. And then some upgrades. So we're gonna need a decent amount of upgrades, I feel like. But for right now, we can just do, I don't know. I've used a shit ton of copper on these upgrades today. I might already be able to make some. Let's see. 4 is not going to be enough. We need some more. I need another hammer. Aluminum hammer. Alright, let's try that again. Why isn't it like that? Tin plates. Oh, it's these. We would like 1 more, if possible. That should be good. 15. That means that's 3 upgrades. Then give me some gravel. And we will go. Actually, I'm going to try and make it here. We are looking to make now a storage bus. I just know that I might need to make. What are we going to be short on? Oh, we got that. And that. Okay, sweet. We're actually going to be fine on the storage bus. Yeah. We are going to need a second interface, however, for importing gravel. Easy. And then we want to make a storage bus too, so some of these pistons and a sticky piston, singular. Boom. Interface, storage bus, gravel. We need the vacuum. What is it? Item collector. Basic item collector. Just one of them's fine. We need a storage controller as well. This dude. We got a chest. That is essentially everything we need. Let's go and just get this set up. Ooh. Always a momentary lag as that loads in. So we'll have, I mean, that's going to be pretty easy to set multiple inputs. So I'm not worried about that. Output will be fine. gonna probably send it directly to some sort of smelting. So I don't care really where it's built. We could build it back here. Let's just start with laying this out. Like that. Since it's a gravel sifter, we're gonna put gravel around it. You know, real fancy looking. We'll have this chest with the item collector on top. I can't, that needs to go one more in X. Yep. Then we want to have this going into our storage controller. Set on output. Then some sort of configuration for our little storage area like that. Our modular router set like that. The activator we need to just put on front, load that in. There's all of our meshes. Let's build up our wall, and I mean, this is almost set up. This will have a bit of a funky shape. Something like that. Am I going to be able to put... we'll need to do something else on top. What can we do with gravel to make it some sort of harder block? Concrete works. Or could we do something with flint? We do like flint blocks? Oh, we could. Okay. Let's do some flint blocks then. I like that. How much flint do we have? That should be more than enough. Cool. There's our little flint ceiling. I hope I didn't need to get back in there for anything. If I do, it's not gonna be much. No, we're just trying to set. And then this is nothing. Okay, so then right under this, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This guy. Just kidding. This guy. Give me that back. And then out 1 more and over 3. Out 1 and over 3. This one. Beautiful. So our modular router is going to be the one that has the interface, and our storage controller will have the storage bus. And then let's hit these with, nope. The upgrades. How did I do that math wrong? Oh, I put 4 in this one. And this should give us like 1 million. I think it's something like 1 million spots, which should be plenty for ore, or ground ore. And then we just need to hook up our ME system and tell it to import gravel. So let's grab our cables. gravel. Let's first just set this to gravel. Cool. And here, typically we come down this line. I think we can bring out this line because there will be more stuff in between these two things. So I'm just going to run it down. Except this might be further than I thought. This might be, it's 40 blocks, I think, for each square, so that's not bad. We can do that. And give me this one back. That got picked up, definitely. Let's see, is that working? Not just yet. Oh, we're not getting gravel in yet. It's online. Why might one not be getting gravel in? Am I doing this right? Hit gravel. Device online, gravel. This is under 1, 2. Make sure this is under the right block. That could be an issue. Yes, it is. Just need to give it a quick little reset, maybe. One nice thing about having that is not needing to worry it's going to drop it on the ground. That has it in it still, right? Yeah, nice. This is not going to be easy to place back down like that. The fuck? Down arrow, right? That's not the issue. Yeah. Maybe it just doesn't like, maybe I need an item cable potentially. It might just not like routers. Let's give that a shot, just one of these. Oh, I might need two actually. I cannot wait to have infinite range. It's a ways off, but it'll make my life a lot easier. Okay, let's test this out now. Is it just... Yeah, so it's just the router itself being a bit funky. That's okay. Okay, and we have, make sure things are not doubling up, magnetite, tin. Those are the 5 things, right? We said 5. 5 things, sweet. And the next step would be to then be importing all of these. We got water into this. So give me one of each. 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom, boom. 4. Which one's the 5th? Uh-oh. Do I have 2 tins going on? I have 2 tins. That one. Tins. Is that working now? I can't see the these main. Oh, I haven't given it maintenance yet, so it could be the issue. I haven't done that. Needs wrench. Needs crowbar, hard hammer, soft mallet, screw bar. So everything pretty much. And we're gonna go this way to get it all. So crowbar. We need hammer, soft hammer, and I want to say the other one is a screwdriver. Which is not like doing, even though all the chunks are force loaded, it does not like doing that all the time. That's alright. Oh. It completely fixed itself up. That's not what we want. There we go. It had gravel in it for some reason. Okay, so that's our first one up and running. I mean, we are not exporting it right now. And we are also not doing Blackstone yet. So those are the two next, well, next step is kind of twofold there. We're definitely going to be making it faster than what we're... It's getting through, right? Yep. And power, let's make sure power's looking good on... Oh, we need our... There we go. 3 amps, so that's fine. That's using 1 amp as I assume, so we can run. That's the issue though. So this might be 3 amps, but this is only a 4 amp converter, so we will need another one pretty soon. Matter of fact, might just need a second one for these machines right here. Would be the smartest way to go about doing it. One more, or that might get us through the better part of the square. Blackstone is not going to use anything. Smelting's not going to use anything. It would just be a second ore factory and maybe a third. Alas. Let us go and... I'm thinking maybe do the Blackstone next. Yeah. Pretty much the same deal. We'll need Except blackstone only yields, the one thing that we get from blackstone is like the lead. Only 2 things drop out of blackstone. Galena, right, which gives us lead, yeah. And night, which gives us antimony, which we use a little bit, but you know we still need to have it, so we don't need as much. Maybe just do like a 2x2, maybe 3x3. I'll make it 3x3 just so we have a lot of it. And once that's all set up and we're creating stuff, that means this whole thing, except for this, we need to bring mud over, I guess, too, at some point, is all gone with. Mud is the one last thing that we will still be sieving for, interestingly enough, and that's just, I mean, we're still doing it, right? Yeah. She's doing it really slowly. So let's do the blackstone. We need 9 sieves. We will need another one of these. We'll need a drawer, 2 of them. Copper upgrade. We need 6 of them. I'm still making more copper than I'm using right now from the looks of it. 6 of them. That's that. We'll need item collector. Basic is good. We need sieves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need more planks. That's 9. We need 7 meshes. These are still not craftable. Hey, yeah, figured so. We'll need the blackstone to build our thing, and then we need more than that. Then the expensive stuff. So the storage, bus. We need 2 interfaces. And one of them becomes a storage bus. Other one says an interface. And that looks pretty good to me. Yep. Ooh, am I making... I believe we just jumped straight to crushed, right? We did. That was a huge move on my behalf. Oh, we need, yeah, missing just 2 last things. We need a modular router, and we need an activator. We have a modular router. We need the activator crafted. Two bows. This should be the last of these I need to make until we really need to scale up our ore generation with I don't know if we'll have to do ever. Oh, modular router. Oh, that's got the energy upgrade we do not care about, but the speed could still potentially be useful. Okay, so let's do, give me another bit of blackstone. Let's Let's lay these down. Something like and then we need a chest. I gotta get more of these out. Chest. This, I need a couple item pipes. Something like 3 item pipes, I think. For this, and we set this to export. And then we are doing just 1, 2, kind of like a row of crushed blackstone along here. We'll do the item collector, which can be a lot smaller. That's fine. Using the linking tool, we'll go add those up. We're gonna need something like that. And we want to get, oh, that falls. Good to know. It's already got an activator in it. It does not need the energy or the speed on this guy. Doesn't need that turned on. Let's go ahead and do the upgrades. And then we'll do that. That's, we want crushed blackstone. Into the system. For some reason, modular writers do not like interfaces. One quick second here. Cool. And then this is storage controller. So we put our MEs. Oh, close one. Nope. Whew. It's not one we want to lose. ME cable. Nope. Look at that, we have it running. Nope. And we'll have to use regular blackstone, I believe, for the ceiling. real fancy looking ceiling. Voila, everything's got its own look. That's probably not cooking anymore because, yeah, we're full on that. Give me one each. And we're gonna put them in here. Cool. And then we'll be able to move over our ore factory in a sec once we have done a smelting setup. Smelting setup will work. Do we? I think we just do a quick one laser IO setup to right like here, or we have the smelter into a system. I like the sounds of that a bit more than doing a drawer system and another drawer system. That seems a little bit too much. So our idea is we'll have like one laser IO node right into our smelter, smelt everything, and then into a drawer system with a storage bus to link it to our AE2 system. And at that point, we will be good to go with ores here, given we might need a third one of these at some point, but that's not a now problem. I'd rather just get this to HV first. But that takes up some scaling of our power. How's our power looking? These are LVs, so these will be able to get upgraded. That's, yeah. What was the other upgrade too? So we made one of these, one of these. Is there another? We could probably throw a fourth one or a third one of these in. That sounds like a potential thing to do. But that's not a huge problem right now. We would do the MV upgrades first, I think. And that would really just speed us up, like double our speed essentially of smelting. So we'll see how it's going, but really, like, for now, I'm not, like, we can be making more dust smelting. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so then that leaves our next, let's throw this dust into our EBF. I think our EBF's done with stuff right now, yeah. Got another stack of that, that's beautiful. Throw a lot of that stuff back in here for now. Cool. Are we getting full on sulfur, did I see there? Sulfur, okay, so we need 2 copper upgrades for this system. That's good. Where's our... Sulfur is full, okay. Just 2 of these. On this guy and on this dude. Oh, sulfur's too far to the side, isn't it? just have to go like that. Let's try that again. What? Alright, that's fine for now. Okay, so we're gonna move this, or make one of these. Very simple to make. We'll need an encased fan, a water wheel, 2 smart chutes, and a filter. And that's really all we need for this thing. How's bone meal's full, these stocked up, which is great. Yeah, let's get to work on that. Water wheel, just a regular one, an encased fan. Probably, do we have some of this? Hold up, I do not want to have to make that if I already have it. Andesite casing. Nah, we don't. What was this? Strip log with 1 piece of antimony. Log. Throw these tools back in. And an axe. This. No, it was not antimony, it's andesite. There we go. How about now? Okay, bucket of water is good. Some cobblestone. We need smart chutes. I'm gonna have to make more andesite for this stuff. 2 of these. 4 of these. And 2 of those. Oh, nice. I remember having to make the bottom stuff is easy, but it's just I don't really want to do it. Then we need some sort of create filter. This guy. Okay, that should be everything. We need 1 bucket of lava. Bucket, and I liked using the glass panes. Trapdoor. I have to stone cut these. Give me the chisel then. I have one of those chisel things. Give me some glass. Framed glass, there we go. Cool. That should be everything. And then we'll need 2 of these. Item card, the wrench. Should be everything except for all the drawers. So let's just say we're gonna, want potentially 2 more of them here. Yeah, we could put it right back here. Nothing needs to be hooked up except for oh my god, what am I trying to say? The drawer system. Nope, we want this vertical, please. Probably one more up. Just wrap this around like this so the water doesn't get out. We're gonna hide all this. Like that. Oh, it's the wrong way around. I think I remember it did this. Like what? I remember having this problem. Like, what does it want from me? There we go. And then it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be lava here. And then like that. And then just a little wall in front. Smart shoot. Oh no, I can fly. Nice. Nope. Smart shoot up one like that. And then smart shoot below. Where this filter is going to be like, it's like non-smeltable or something. Let's double check what that was. It is like, no, that's the wrong one. The nihilus can be smelted. Wait, what? Okay, that makes sense. If it can't be smelted, we're not letting it in. So we go deny list. Can't be smelted. Add attribute to the list. Beautiful. So, and then we're going to put that into a chest. No, there we go. To a chest. Let's just make sure this works. We need the bucket of lava. But now we have lava gen, thankfully. And then let's just try and... Okay, that's not supposed to happen, I don't think. What? Supposed to... Oh, am I supposed to put like a trapdoor on top of that too? Why is the fan blowing the wrong way? That should hopefully fix it. Yeah. But it's not going to end up getting picked up because that could be smelted too. So that it'll double smelt actually. And turn in, and then it'll go in. Give it a second. Let's make sure this whole system works. Maybe this won't work because, I mean, we have dust right here. I think you can't necessarily double smelt it. And then we just go. Oh, I just picked it up. Let's try that again. Straight into the chest. Beautiful. Okay. And lastly, we just want to pull from that chest into a storage controller with pretty significant number of drawers. So first an item pipe, a couple of them. Give me a storage controller. Give me some drawers. We're talking 10 of them maybe less, but that's a good starting point. Give me 1 second, let me just fill up some water. Enjoy the bats for a second. Let's get cracking again. Drawers. We might be good to go. If I go like, so pull into this maybe. Don't pull into that, please. Pull. And then if we go let's do, we can do up 2 more, just in case. I still have the linking tool. Cool, that's getting added. Lastly, we just need to extract on some random. Let's go extract from this on 14 and wait, that's backwards. No, that's right, extract. Insert on 14. Is that cooking? Gotta link these two together. I guess it could be on one. Nope, this is on insert, extract. What? That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't be happening. So we might need a chest. Certainly we'll need a chest. Sometimes it does that. It can be a little finicky. You know what? I want to try one last thing actually before we do that. No, it's just going to pull it in. I take it back. I take it back. Give me that chest. Chest. This is getting. Oh, it's max level now. This was cool. I was hoping that max level was going to be like it doesn't even lose any power, but I guess a little less is better than it being as bad as it was when it started. And then, okay, we're inserting. And we are still not working because insert extract channel 14. What's the issue here? I know I can pull out of these chests. I've seen it, these inventories. I've seen it happen before. Insert on channel 14. Extract on channel 14. I'm perplexed at the moment. It's not extracting anything, so we probably know that we need to use a chest. Well, I mean, at that point, then why not just connect these two? Nah, it still makes more sense, I guess. Give me a chest. We got item pipe ready to go. So we're gonna quickly break this down. Go. Maybe you can insert but not extract. I don't know. Laser eye is a bit weird like that. It's kind of picky about who it wants to work with. And then we'll go extract. No, there's no reason for that not to be working. Okay, wait, now I'm getting a little confused. Is there a filter? There was a filter. Fuck me. There's a filter on this the whole time. Break that. Is there still stuff in this? Let's see if that works. It's like, why wasn't it working? Extract. here, this to this. And was there a filter on this by chance too? There is. That makes a lot more sense. There we go. It's getting dropped down. Yep. The whole time. Just take all this, throw it into these. That is certainly what was happening. And we are starting to get ores in here. Sweet. And that will all smelt up like instantaneously too, which is awesome. But we will need to wait a little while to make sure we don't have any crossovers going on. And we also want to get some upgrades. Certainly need some upgrades. Bats, hello. We're gonna need a little bit more than that. Someone was telling me we can make that's more like what I was looking for. Someone told me you could make it bigger. Oh, it's huge. No, I think that one's probably good. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's see if we can make more. We need to make more of the plates. Oh, it's going to be 2 for every, which is that 16? That's 100 and something K. That's going to be okay for now. We'll start. I don't know how many exactly is going to be coming through. I assumed it was going to be about 10. But we'll see as it keeps on going. And what's our build-up looking like back here already? That's a lot. As is that. So getting the second smelter up should be a top priority. 100% a top priority. We might as well just go do that now. It'll be pretty easy. The only... Oh, we do need to add a storage bus to this, actually. Just note that. Go right there. Need white concrete, but we can do that later. Am I okay on water? Why is it throwing issues? Oh, it's fine. Just holding one, I see, because yeah. It's holding full water, that's perfect. Yeah, we're gonna add the second one that I have built already from over on my old base right next to it. But first we're gonna add the storage bus and make sure this looks a little bit cleaner. This is looking awesome. What do we want to wrap this in? Nothing too complicated, but see what blocks we have a decent amount of. I've used the pulverized cobblestone for step before. Stone? We haven't used, like, stone bricks, maybe? Yeah, this is gonna be nice. So we'll go... Yeah, I guess we gotta come... up another 2? It's like everything's its own multi-block. I'm sure I'll be making more of those smelteries. And we could do kind of like a... Well, our biggest little custom-made one yet. And we can still see all the stuff on the side that we are making. Okay, let's go take down the other one and set this guy up. And while we're at it, we are just going to take down... Ooh. This. Take this piece down. This thing is such a nuisance to work around. Wait, let's just make sure... Are we using steam for anything anymore? No, that's powered. I don't think I'm using steam for anything over here anymore. This whole thing can come down now. These could be useful somewhere else at some point. Actually, very much so. That water is being used for nothing. It's going to be a nice flat open area here. We can use an axe on that. Look at all these fluid pipes that are now for free. What is that over there? That's just crushed blackstone when we are not doing that anymore either. We've got that all set up on our own. All these free fluid pipes. Love it. Gonna leave the laser IO stuff because breaking one can break something in the whole system. We aren't really trying to fuck with that right now. Patch these holes. No, those are stairs, eh? And is that gonna be a free flux cell? Looks like it to me. 8A. Let's just drop some cobble real quick. So I can pick up the rest of the stuff. Boom, boom, boom. We don't have mud moved over yet, and mud is still kind of useful for some things. And blackstone's right. Nope, that's not blackstone. It's right here. This can come down as well. Yeah, so that's hooking up the rest of our system that's kind of broken. And this was doing cobble gen. Yeah, all of this can come down too, I think. The only thing that kind of stays for right now is the mud. And that's very briefly. The goal is to, keep on minimizing the amount of stuff that is over on this old base and bringing new stuff that is even more automated, or faster, sorry, is better to say. Voila. So much more open here. And let's just dump inventory. Keep the copper upgrades. Everything else can kind of get dumped. Keep that laser IO stuff. Yeah, we're keeping the laser IO stuff around. This one looks like it is not connected to anything. Yeah, it's just an energy input. I put that there relatively recently. So, sieving mud, we are getting this, right? And that's giving us that, and that's giving us sticky resin, which is still kind of important for now. And we're getting mud through. Is there any other better way to get mud? Not really. So maybe we either leave that for now, or we have to bring over. It's really not a better way to get mud. I struggle to believe that. I mean, mixer's not gonna. That's kind of a waste of a machine. Don't think we have. Yeah, we're not there yet. So we're doing now. Essence burning. We are not there yet. Actually, low key. No, you need the mixer on HV. Nope. Burial transformation, yeah, but that would require us making it. I mean, we could do that. That seems like a big step just to get. That seems like a good route to go down with a fluid encapsulator. Is that even something we can get our hands on? I don't think those are available to this. Yeah, so this is probably the best way to do it, something like this. But just do a interface instead. Boom, boom, boom. Drawers to it, yeah. I mean, that could be the next thing we do. But we still have to hook up with a storage bus. Our system with a storage bus. Look at that open space. A lot of this, not in a huge hurry to move this stuff. This needs to get moved at some point, but it's kind of a complicated process we've got going on here. Not overly by any means, and it can be refined better. Like, it was super janky the way I set it up the first time. We are still making eternal cobblestone. How's this looking? Good. And what are we... Why is it idling? It's got power. It's got drilling, not enough drilling fluid. Do we need gravel again? Or what's going on over here? And we're extracting fluid. Turning stone dust. So why are we... low on drilling fluid? Does this have to do with the way things are connected? That's my guess. Seems to be what happens when you take laser IO stuff down. Drilling fluid. Extracted. What is this? Let's go into this. Yeah, so maybe we make this also go to this. That should do it. Seems like I broke one that disconnected a few things by accident. Yeah, there we go. And I know I'll be using this stuff soon to get, I believe, to get stainless steel. Manganese, yep. Comes from this, pretty sure. That comes from this. Oh, filtrator. Oh. Okay, and then we're going to make our storage bus for our new ore area, and then we'll move the ore processing over. It's like I keep on saying we're going to start something new, but we're not even done with wrapping this last part up. And I might need ME cables. Let's just find where we're connecting this first. So that's it. And we'll just come over. Cool. We're getting low on these. We got to make some more. But I don't think we'll be using too many more tonight. We're probably going to go for another about 30-40 minutes and then wrap it up for the evening. There's that put online. So next up are moving our ore processing. And then I'd like to do some maybe touch up building and just quality of life stuff on the base. So first let's just get rid of all the crap around this. Like that. This is going to this, but that's not going to anything else except inserting, yeah, so these two are going away. That cell, this. We'll take all the extra things around it down first and then come back and get rid of the rest. Look at this, even more pipes. Sweet. And then let's dump this. Keep that. Dump most of this. Probably have a lot of cards now kind of building up, yeah. Because for a minute there we were starting to use a lot maintaining the base. Now it's, yeah. Oh. The fuck? Alright, let's take this down. There we go. Muffler, nice. What did I just pick up? Gravel? Yep. And there's more empty space. Just ready to be moved over here. Terminal, if possible. Terminal, perfect. Okay, so we are gonna try and do this. So 1, and then, oh, it's going this way, my bad. 1, 2, so like this, right? The space is here. Yep. Let's see what this looks like. And then I know we'll probably need to do the under part. Otherwise, looking pretty okay. Got the muffler in. Got the muffler in. Maintenance hatch, I'm sure everything needs to be fixed again. Yeah, that's alright. Let's go below and fix up that part. And it's all just casing? Yeah. The firebox casing has gone the wrong spot though, I think. Because this is, wait, firebox, okay wait, firebox on the outside. Oh, I can just mine this out and I should be able to right click it again actually. Like so. And then if I just Right click it. Okay. So now we just want to make sure this stuff is in the right location. So we'll just kind of take this down for a second. Energy hatches, we're going to take these down. We're actually going to get 1 HV energy hatch. And why is that in there? Oh, this did it last time too. I picked that up. Pick that up. Just going to go machine casing on the bottom. Yeah, so we go maintenance, output right here, and then input hatch is right here. Oh. Here. Like that. Okay. And input bus is right. I don't know, way that angled. Nope. I don't think crouching is helping. There we go, okay, that worked. And then like that. And we need to go make 1 HV energy hatch, MV energy hatch, sorry, and hook it up. And that's going to be the end of actually that converter. What is it? It's like 2.9, 3.1. So it's getting damn close to being at the top. I mean, we could always upgrade that to be a 16A converter, or an 8A at least. Maybe that's the move, MV8A. I think I have one of those somewhere. Let's go see what we can make happen. Do we have any 8As hiding away? MV8A converter, look at that, I knew it. That's definitely not where it's supposed to go. I'm going down here with it. Like that. Okay. Now we're starting to talk. Because 8A can do whatever 8 times, what is it, 128? Which comes out to 1024. I should have known that. And that'll be enough to power this. We need the MV energy hatch now, however. And what do you know? I have one already built. And then I just need some signalum. And we can toss that back in. Got a couple of those sitting around. Probably should make some more of that sometime soon. We're using a lot of, starting to use more and more of that cable. gonna need one more solid machine casing too, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I guess, yeah, because the energy hatches, yeah. We went down one. Casing. Cool. Perfect. Didn't need to worry about my wire cutters. I'll need one laser IO with output, and then we'll need device structure incomplete. Oh, we need one more casing there too, I guess. That isn't making so much sense as to why. Maybe when I was screwing with shit. Okay, tell me it's complete now. Wrong side. Yeah, we just need maintenance. Let's go grab maintenance stuff. Give me hammer. Wrench. Soft. Crowbar. Why can't I retrieve that? It's like stuck in the other one. Let's hope I don't need to go back and get it. And screwdriver. Nope. Maintenance hatch was back here. Wire cutter and crowbar. Alright, we gotta go all the way back regardless. Wire cutter and crowbar. This needs a nice full reset. Not reset, but I mean save and quit the title. It's just getting a little bit laggy. You gotta give them some love every now and then. And I didn't even need the crowbar. Okay, whatever. Let's go get laser IO. We got the wrench. We just item card as well, and we'll make sure that we actually item card, that we are taking that out, extracting on like set channel 14. And I need the fucking, okay. There we go. We need one of these two. Extract. We're going to take the filter out. That's one step I think I got to remember. And then we're going to do this with, please tell me it's not 8 blocks. Nice. And take the stone brick back. Perfect. 932 copper already. Like, sheesh. That's got us. We have a storage bus on this, right? Yep. And we do have it set to import. Yep. Hopefully we get to it at some point. Certainly making more than what we're generating at the moment. I wouldn't be opposed to adding a second MV energy hatch to both of these, but that's going to really scale up the amount of power. That's going to go to 4 amp, I believe. I don't know if it would drastically increase. Well, it would double the amount we're doing every 4 seconds. For now, I think we're pretty good. We're making a lot. And we're not doubled up on anything yet either, which is good. I'm just hoping that it knows sometimes to swap between them. Because we've got a shit ton of copper. And if it's only going through one every 4 seconds, that's concerning. We're going to make one MV energy hatch just to see if we can handle it. And see where our choke point is if we can't. Energy hatch. So we need to make one of these. I might need to pop back to make this. I believe we should have that. Should have that. Magnetic steel rod. We got one of those. Hold up, bring me this MV energy hatch. 16 fine aluminum wire. And nothing else, okay. In the assembler, let's go do that. Assembler. 16 and one of these. And it's like 1. There we go. So I'm curious, is that interesting? So it's a CPU issue, I think, or a graphics issue. I'm getting some notifications on OBS when I try and do the teleportation like that quickly. I think things are just kind of being a bit stressed right now. Okay. Energy hatch. Let's see if this is gonna hold up or not. I don't know. My hopes are relatively low that it will. There we go. And I don't know where that holdup might be, if it would be I have wire cutters, perfect. Alright, let's see if that can do it. Okay. was the energy doing? That's holding its own. We're using 6 out of 8. So I mean, it's able to keep up because now it's using, I think it's 4 amp. This guy. Yeah, 4 amp, just under 4 amp. I mean, if it's able to do that, we might as well. I feel like it's going to start stressing our dynamos a little bit. Not really. I mean, this guy's always typically at 100%. Oh, it's going up. Not by much, though. Considering we can hit 3600 RF. Okay, well, that's good then. That means we are processing much more. Yeah, 2 per every 4 seconds. Or you could do 1 per... I don't get how it's any different. I think I'd rather just do the batching. Keep the speed the same. And that's probably what we would aim to do on this one as well. Soon. Just so we can get a higher throughput. And we are going to scale up power somewhat soon. I don't think... Well, I mean, we don't even need to. If it's able to hang with this, we should be able to scale up 1 more and be pretty chill. Yeah, it's hanging right around 940. I don't think there's any hope in us beating out the speed of generation, but we do want to make sure that we're getting some... We're doing copper, iron, yeah. So the hope is that at some point we will get some of the other ones in here. Copper and iron are the 2 higher priorities. We always set like 30 on each. I wonder if that does anything. Or maybe 16 on each would make sense, so then it's always getting split across them. It's a little tough because I can't see what's going on. Actually, maybe I can if I looked at the... I just threw my pick out. That's great news. What am I going to do? We got no diamonds. So we want to see... I can't even really because there's something else below it. Yeah, I would hope. How many are we stocking? Because we got 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So what if we just do... Curious. 16. Always stock 16. Or is that how much is just being... what was that? Just one of the dark ones. It was magnetite, I think. Yeah. It could just be it's how much it's getting stock right in this thing though, which wouldn't really make a difference. Still, we'll try. Otherwise, this thing's going to be doing copper forever. Like, we're never going to stop doing copper. So the other option too is to split. Like, have this one do all I don't know. Would have been nice if I'd swap these two. Let's see, are we going down in copper? I highly doubt it. Maybe over, no, we're definitely going up. Yeah, look at that jump. Which is the issue. We almost like, if there's like a cyclical way to import it. And that's permanently going to get stuck on iron. But the iron might actually go down, which would be nice if, let's take a look at this. 2293, 91. Doesn't really look like we are beating out the speed. Let's just briefly break this one. Curious to see, is it all copper? It is not all copper, but that's always going to be kept at 64. And that's kind of a problem. Like, these three are always going to be kept at 64. So I need to do some strategizing about how we're going to deal with that. We'd preferably be always dealing with more ore smelted than what we have in the back store. Upgrading that to HV is going to help. It's not going to fix all of our problems by any means. A third one at HV also wouldn't really do much. I mean, then we're starting to get somewhere at it, I'd imagine. A third one that would import some of the lesser quantities would probably be good. And that's not a bad idea. But then we also, at some point, we'll get like a multi-smelter or something, right? Like, is this actually a multi-smelter, or is this like used for... I don't exactly know. That doesn't need that. I didn't read the quest book either. This is what we're talking about. Runs recipes in parallel based on coils use. So it is used just to smell stuff. Probably pretty quickly, I'd imagine and hope. What does this say? It has two uses: either smelting normal items or creating alloys at an extreme rate. Yeah, so hopefully that will be a great step for us in terms of speed. I mean, we are not pressed for ores right now. That's the good news. We are not pressed at all. So what? We're gonna go dump some of this stuff. Maybe we can just dump it in AE2 stuff. Probably gonna wrap up in a minute here. Last thing I'd like to do, what's this looking like? Yeah, it's whatever. Just dump it all in AE2 now. Last thing I would like to do is probably just set some more of these teleportation blocks. Okay, there we go. So we'll do, where's the furthest away we can see this guy? About right here. Hey, this works out well. It's about 40 blocks. We haven't set the name for that guy yet. It's going to be a passive area. And then another 40 blocks is probably going to be... Oh, we might make it to here, hey? We'll just do it right in here. Well, that's going to drive me crazy, but it's alright. There we go. Love it. The teleportation stuff just makes it so much easier to get around. And then maybe we'll craft up a bit of the Aegon variants really quick and do... Did I finish all of the... No, we'll do some black concrete really quick and do this last rectangle. Just to get a little bit more progress on the building done. For this is the passives area, so almost everything is auto, anything autogen, anything I'm going to passively make is going to be going in this area. We've almost filled up the first square, but there's 7 more of them, so I'd imagine we won't need too much more space. And then they're probably using another area. I don't even know. All of this might just be passives. But we fit a lot of these together. I was impressed with how many I was able to put in just one little area. I would like to also get distilled water in here, and distilled water probably back here next to this. We get mud in here too, and then maybe oxygen. And obviously there's gonna be some longer lines, so like like this the bisulfate or pensulfate, whatever one that was. Let's make a bunch more. We're not going to need that much more, but nope, going the other way. Let me drop into this guy. and it's 159 blocks long, and then 80 across, so 160 by 80. Just reminding myself that. And then we'll probably use all this black concrete really quick on, this isn't that much, this should only take about 10 minutes. We'll start with this area, so 159 is going to be 50, oh, 50 and 9. It's kind of the easiest way I put together for just extending this out. Okay, then in this corner, and then we can just bring this across and connect it. It's 80 blocks, or I guess 78 in the middle. It's funny, I could see the fan was rendered in our smelting for a second, but it's in a room, so it's funny. It must just be something, the simulation distance, I guess, eh? Which that, in theory, I could bring down. I don't think simulation controls how far away trying to do. Yeah, I kind of figured, hey? Max shadow distance. I don't think that matters much either. Hopefully that makes things a bit smoother. Notice the world is getting slowly leggier and leggier. Very slowly. Okay. And then last, ooh, just like that, we're starting to kind of cover this. Like so. Just so people, you can't see the cables coming out around it. It looks kind of clean when the cables are obscured from vision. This is the only area that there are really cables right now, but like that looks way more clean than being able to see them all. And sure, it's gonna double the amount of, or multiply by a factor of 3, I guess, the amount of concrete, triple, that we're using on the exterior. But I think I'm gonna be able to make it work. I'm thinking we'll always kind of leave these. I might have covered that one up. Hey, I did, yeah. Kind of like the idea of leaving these open so we can kind of easy entrance and exit from them. We can do this part though, just a pillar. Probably run out of it going around. Did not expect to get this far actually in one perimeter. That's all right though. Be a little bit short. Few short here. That's all good. And we'll have to do the front too, but still, like, look, you can't even see the cables now. And then you look under, you know, it's not the prettiest thing, but you can't see it. Oh, it doesn't even look that bad, but still significantly better. And then once that's kind of done, this is going to be like the first kind of fully complete rectangle. I was almost convinced I was done with it, but no, adding this black concrete around the base is the final bit. Oof, yeah, it gets a little leggy there. We will make up some more black concrete. This thing's pretty much done, is going to be done working. Once it empties what's left of its chest, which is not some gravel. And it'll be able to come down. We won't really be using it. I mean, we could set this up. That's not a bad idea, actually. If I could throw... I don't think you can throw, like, is this a ULV or what type of input to use? Let me see, so Steam Ore Factory. No. I don't think you really can, so it's probably going to come down. I mean, we could set up a little bit of a Steam setup. It isn't that bad to create one. Almost replicate this because it is doing 6 every 16 seconds, so that's still, I think, a bit better, right? That's we're doing 1 every 4. 16 divided by 6 is 1 every 2.5, almost 3 seconds. Then we'll need some more EBFs, which is another problem. I think one rectangle on this side somewhere is going to be dedicated to pretty much just EBFs for now. Automating a ton of different shit. But then we also will be doing sky, stone, liquid and such, so we might need the 16A one over here. Now that I'm thinking about it more, this whole area could probably use a full, yeah, probably could use a full 16, given that we are approaching 6.8. And that's just, yeah. You can't make anything bigger, hey, yeah. And that's not the end of the world. I mean, that'll give us double. That'll allow us to HV this. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. How's this looking? Are we still going up? We're about to call it a night here. It's looking pretty good. .9, yeah, 2.3. So yeah, we almost want just one each dedicated to one ore. Because even then, we're still cooking more, we're making more crushed ore, normal ore, than we are even just cooking. We could scale down how many we've got going on inside for a bit. I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. We've got 12, yeah. Let's bring this down to maybe, because I said initially I was only running 3. Yeah, so we'll cut it in half for now and see how that goes. Can I get the blocks I use? Thank you. I don't think that's terrible. This does not look very good, I'm not gonna lie. This might be the ugliest of the buildings. But no, I think that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. I will probably go AFK here, check on it again in the morning. And we will also, I wonder if we're running down 18, so that's still going down. That might be going down, I don't really know. Water's looking good. Water's looking good. Yeah, I don't know. We will, we'll see tomorrow what these numbers are looking like. Now that we've cut this down a bit, we've got the HV. This is potentially faster than it was. I mean, if I added HV, are we gonna be able to handle that on this? What did I say we were doing? 6.8 out of 8. Ooh, probably not, because that's gonna put 2 more. Yeah, we probably can't handle that, so we would need a 16A converter, which is something we probably need to do in this area. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up tonight, guys. Appreciate everybody checking in. See you later.